Hi everyone. Today we will discuss heat, internal energy, work. So we know that heat already in previous classes we already learned about the heat. So we know that the work. So heat is nothing but it is a form of energy. So form of energy. So this heat is transferred from high temperatures to low temperature. Okay. So work is nothing but the work done so on gas, so on the body. So work done by the gas with the surrounding. So this is work. Work W equals to, we know that the force into displacement. Okay, here so again, so we know that in previous class, so we learned about the zeroth law of thermodynamics and thermal equilibrium. So zeroth law of thermodynamics is explained about the concept of, so it is concept of temperature. Okay, it is explained about the concept of temperature that agrees with our common sense notion. So temperature means, so it is hotness of the body. Okay, it is marker the hotness of the body or coldness of the body is called the hotness, or coldness of the body is called the temperature. So degree of hotness or coldness. So when the direction of flow of heat, so for example we have taken one hot body and cold body. So when the temperature difference between hot body and cold body, so then the heat is transferred, flow of heat is transferred from one place high temperatures to low temperature. So when these are in thermal equilibrium, so for example, so two systems are taken. So this is system A and system B. System A is consist certain gas. It is high temperature. Temperature is T1, and it is consist temperature another system, another gas temperature is T2. When the temperature difference T1 is greater than T2, what happens? The heat is transferred from higher temperatures to A system to B system. After certain time, what happens? The temperatures are equal. Okay, the temperatures are equal of A system and B system. So then the flow of heat is stops and temperature is equalized. When temperature is equalized, the flow of heat is stops. So we know that every bulk system, is consist number of molecules. Okay, so for example we are consider a container. So this is a container. So the container is consist molecules, a gas molecules. For example, we consider hydrogen gas, a hydrogen gas molecule. So we keep a piston. So this is a piston P. Okay, so here it consists of number of molecules. Okay, number of molecules, it consists the number of molecules are moves certain random motion. So then it have the kinetic energy. So this kinetic energy we have taken Ke, and so these molecules have interatomic or intermolecular distance. So it have intermolecular distance. So when it have intermolecular distance, then the molecules have potential energy. Okay, potential energy, intermolecular force is consist, the intermolecular force F equals to minus d potential energy, difference of potential energy change with time. So then it have intermolecular force, then the potential energy having potential energy. Okay, so every system is consist kinetic energy and the potential energy. So then here, so we define internal energy. Internal energy of the system is nothing but the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy of a system is called as internal energy. So this internal energy is depend upon temperature. Okay, so this internal energy is depend upon temperature. So it is internal energy is depends upon macroscopic variables. So the macroscopic variables is nothing but, so it is depend upon temperature. Okay, temperature. So then temperature, the internal energy is depend upon temperature. So it is also depend upon macroscopic variables. So either the temperature, so temperature is increases, internal energy is increases, because here the molecules are moves very fastly, then the kinetic energy is increases, then the internal energy is increases. So kinetic energy is increases, internal energy is increases. The internal energy is denoted with U. U equals to kinetic energy plus potential energy. Okay, kinetic energy and potential energy, the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy is called the internal energy of the system. So here the internal energy is depend upon the temperature. So we know that, already discussed it, it is depend upon the temperature. So then for here, so we consider an example. So we are consider, so this is a system, a container. Okay, so this container is consist conducting wall, conducting, it is a conducting wall, okay. So it is consist a piston, so this is the piston, okay. It is connected with a weight, okay. It have certain gas, a gas is filled, So it is heated with a burner. Okay, with the heat with burner, what happens? So it is surroundings. Okay, so when the temperature is increases, the heat, the temperature difference between the gas and the surrounding system and the surrounding, the temperature difference is more. Okay, it consists of temperature difference. So then what happens? Heat flows from high temperatures to low temperature. So then here, so when the heat is added to the system, so then internal energy is increases. When the internal energy is increases, what happen? The piston is moves upward direction. Okay, it is doing the work. Okay, the gas is doing the work on piston. So then it is moves upward direction. So when the piston is doing the work, what happens? The internal energy, the piston is doing the work on system. So then internal energy is increased. Okay, the internal energy is converted to work and work is converted to internal energy. So this is about heat, internal energy and work. So this internal energy is depend upon state. Okay, system of the state. Okay, it is only, so when the internal energy is depends upon the state of the system, not on path of system. Okay, so why it is increase, why it is decrease that system? Okay, how it is increase? So that is how it is increase or how it is decrease the internal energy or the temperature. So it is not depend, only it is depend upon the state of the system. So when state, that is temperature is increases, the internal energy is increases. When the temperature is decreases, internal energy is decreases. Then heat and work are two different modes of altering the state of thermodynamic system and change its internal energy. Okay, when the work done on the system, internal energy is increases. The work done on surrounding, okay, work done on surrounding, internal energy is decreases. Then the heat is added, internal energy is increases. The heat is decreases. Okay, heat is transferred from system to surrounding, so internal energy is a decreases. So next topic is first law of thermodynamics. So first law of zeroth law of thermodynamics is explained about the concept of temperature. So this first law of thermodynamics is explains that, so when the system, okay, so when we have taken consider a system, so then the heat is added to the heat is added to a system. It is system is partly utilized to the mechanical work, to do the mechanical work, and remaining is to increase the internal energy of the system. Okay, so it is the first law of thermodynamics. So for example, the heat is added, the heat delta Q heat is added to the system. So then it is utilized, the work done, some partly utilized to the mechanical work, remaining increasing the internal energy. So it is increase the internal energy, and remaining part is doing the work on the system. So it is the equation for the first law of thermodynamics. So here delta Q is written as heat added, and delta Q change in internal energy, it is increase in internal energy, and delta W is work done on the system, Okay, here it defines the property of system as called internal energy. So the first law of thermodynamics is explain conservation of energy. Okay, a certain amount of heat is added to a system. It is partly utilized for the change of mechanical work, doing the mechanical work on the system, and remaining is to increase the internal energy of the system. So for example, so we have taken the same example in previous topic. So this is a container. Okay, so from here the container is consist a gas, certain gas. Okay, it consists a piston. So this piston, okay, here so we are added with using of a burner, the heat is added. So it is a conducting wall, okay. So here the heat is added, dq heat is added to the system, what happens? The internal energies, certain part of energy is used to increase the internal energy, and remaining part is doing the work on piston. Okay, the piston is moved a certain height. Okay, the displacement is delta x. Okay, it is moved. So for example, the pressure is constant here. Pressure is constant. Initial value is V1. After the heat is added, the final value is V2. Okay, change in value is V2 minus V1. So it is doing the work on surrounding. Okay, it is doing the work on surrounding. So when heat is transferred to the surrounding, the heat is transferred to the surrounding, what happens? Internal energy is decreases, the piston doing the work on the system. Okay, the piston is doing the work on the system. What happens? This doing the work is equals to change the internal energy, and the heat is transferred to the surrounding. So then this equation is also is written as delta q minus delta u equals to delta w. Okay, so doing the work on the system, it is equals to change, it is increase the internal energy. So then delta q is transferred, the heat is transferred to the surrounding. So this equation also is called equation number 1, equation number 2. So it is also called first law of thermodynamics. Okay, so now we are change the value. So already know that work equals to force into displacement. Force into displacement. Okay, here the work W equals to, so force equals to pressure into area. Okay, pressure into area into displacement here delta x. So that implies change in, so that is change in work equals to pressure into change in volume, that is delta V. Okay, delta W equals to P into delta V. So we can write in equation number 1. So delta Q equals to delta U plus P into delta V. dq equals to du plus P dV. So it is also written as like. So it is equation number 1, equation number 2, equation number 3. So these are the first law of thermodynamics. So here we written this equation, delta Q equals to delta U plus pressure into, so V2 minus V1. Okay, so change in volume. So when heat is added, the volume, okay, volume is change, volume is change. So then it is V2 minus V1. So certain cases here at a constant, okay, here at constant temperature, at constant temperature, constant temperature is nothing but, so here delta U equals to 0. There is no change in temperature, there is no change in internal energy. So delta U equals 0. So it is also called the isothermal expansion. Okay, it is expansion. This type of expansion is called the isothermal expansion. So then the equation will be delta Q equals to delta W. Okay, delta Q equals to delta W. So the amount of heat is supplied to the system. It is completely used for the doing the work on the system. So it is for the isothermal expansion. So for example, we can take the volume is constant. Okay, volume is constant is nothing but, so here volume is constant. So then the amount of heat is added, delta Q equals to delta U. Okay, the total energy is increase the internal energy. Okay, there is no doing the work on the system or by the system using of surroundings. From first law of thermodynamics, so delta Q equals to delta U plus delta W. Okay, here so sign conventions. So we have taken sign conventions when heat is added to the system. When heat is added to the system, so we have taken delta Q is positive. Okay, when the heat is added to the system, delta Q is positive. So when the heat is taken from the system, when heat is taken from the system, that means when the heat is transferred to the surrounding, delta Q is negative. So we have taken, so delta Q is negative. So when the work done, okay, so when the gas is expands, okay, when the gas is expands is nothing but the volume is increases. So then work done, change of work done is positive. When gas is contracts, delta W is negative. That means contracts means the volume is decreases. So when the internal energy of the system increased, when internal energy of the system is increased, so then delta U is positive. Okay, delta U is positive. So here, so when internal energy of the system is decreased, so delta U is negative. Delta U is negative. So these are the sign conventions. So now we are taken the internal energy. So in this equation, delta Q is the path variable. Okay, delta Q is the path variable. Path variable is nothing but it is depend upon, so how it is change the path. So path on, so it is decreases and increases and decreases of the heat. So it is a path variable. And delta W also, it is a path variable. Path variable, it is depend upon the path of the system. And delta U, change in internal energy. Internal energy is state variable. State variable. State variable is nothing but it is not depend upon, doesn't depend upon the path of the system. Okay, so the internal energy only is depend upon the temperature. So this is about the, okay, this is about the first law of thermodynamics. Next we will discuss about the specific heat capacity.